At the peak of piracy around 1715-1725, often called the Golden Age of Piracy, life on the seas was wild, violent, and surprisingly free compared to life on land. Here's what it was like. The setting. The world's oceans were crowded with merchant ships carrying gold, silver, spices, sugar, and slaves between Europe, Africa, and the Americas. Wars between European empires like England, France, and Spain had just ended, leaving thousands of unemployed sailors and privateers with ships and no legal work. Perfect conditions for piracy. The Caribbean, the West African coast, and the Indian Ocean became pirate hotspots. Life on a pirate ship. Pirate ships were floating democracies. Crews elected their captains and could vote to replace them. Loot was shared more equally than on naval or merchant ships. Everyone got a share, from the cook to the captain. Discipline was rough but less cruel than in navies, where flogging and starvation were common. Ships were often multi ethnic, with English, African, Caribbean, French, and even escaped slaves or freedmen working side by side. Battles and raids. Pirates targeted merchant ships, not warships. They'd fly a false flag, pretending to be friendly until they got close, then raise the Jolly Roger, the skull and bones flag, to intimidate their prey into surrendering. If a ship resisted, battles could be brutal. Musket fire, cannons, and boarding parties wielding cutlasses and pistols. Captured crews were often robbed but not killed if they didn't resist. Pirates wanted a reputation for being fearsome, but not needlessly murderous. Pirate havens. Pirates gathered in lawless ports like Nassau, Bahamas, Tortuga, Haiti, and Port Royal, Jamaica. These towns were full of taverns, gambling, rum, and black market traders who'd buy stolen goods. Some islands tolerated pirates because they brought money and trade. Even governors sometimes took bribes. The other side. Governments and empires saw pirates as a growing threat to commerce. By the 1720s, Britain and Spain began cracking down, sending naval patrols and offering pardons to pirates who surrendered. Famous figures like Blackbeard, Calico Jack Rackham, and Charles Vane were hunted down and executed. The atmosphere. It was a world of freedom and danger, a mix of rebellion, adventure, and desperation. Sailors who turned pirate were rejecting a system that had exploited them, trading harsh discipline for anarchic equality, even if it meant living constantly at sea, hunted by every navy in the world.